Yo guys, what is up? I am the original gamer, and today I'm going to talk to you about what this little guy right here is. So, let's jump right in. Just want to give out a huge thanks to Divoom once again for providing me with this item to review for you guys today. They are the best, guys. Go check out the link to their website down in the description below. Now what you guys are witnessing right here is the Divoom Planet 9 Moodlight. Now, first glance, first thing I immediately thought of when I first received this item and opened it is that it looks like a very particular video game character that has been circulating around the internet for the past month or so, and pretty self-explanatory at this point. Now, the Planet 9 is a mood light with 28 RGB LED light bulbs within it that are used to create this little effect that you are seeing right here. And as you can see it in action right now, it is, you know, a little, I don't even know how to explain, a gradient, I guess, of many different colors, and it just looks really nice to look at. And this isn't the only colors it can change to. You see this little thing right here? This is a little knob. This little knob changes the patterns. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. It looks sick. It looks really cool. I absolutely love the colors, the gradient changes it has. Now, there are a lot more to this thing than just, you know, it lighting up. You know, first glance, you see this knob, and as I mentioned, you twist it and it changes the lighting patterns. But not only, you could press it and you could change it to solid colors as well, which is neat, because if you just want like a solid color to match your other lights that you have on in your setup, then there you go. You could have any color you want. Then you can just press on the top again and it'll switch back to the different gradient filters of lights, which I personally like a lot more than the solid colors. Now, if you turn to the side, you see this little silver Divoom little logo right here. This is actually a microphone, and I will get into what that does here in a bit. Flip it over to the very back and you can see it has a little slot for you to hang it on your wall, and immediately under that it has a little brightness button which you could press to control its different brightness levels. And it has 5 different brightness levels, which this being the brightest. I have it on the lowest brightness just so the camera could pick up the actual light, because if not, it's just gonna look like this, and it's kind of hard to see what it looks like when it's just like this. So I do have it on the lowest setting, which that one's off, and that's the lowest setting. So it's still pretty bright. It's still pretty bright for being. It's still pretty bright for being. I can't say that. It's still pretty bright for being. There we go. It's still pretty bright. It's still pretty bright for being on the lowest setting. Okay, I got it. And then underneath the brightness button, you do have the charger port, which does require a USB-C charger cable, which I love because most of my devices use USB-C anyway, so that's great. It does also come with a USB-C cord package with it, in case you guys don't have one. Now that's pretty much everything on the outside of the actual Planet 9 itself. Almost everything else, all the other functionalities and such that you can do are done through the Divoom app. So as you can see, when I first opened up the Divoom app after connecting it to my Planet 9, it shows me a variety of different lighting effects that I can use on the Planet 9. So we're just going to go ahead and try some of these out. Let's see, we got this one right here. This one looks pretty neat. Let's see, what does this look like on here? That looks pretty cool. There are many different effects, and as all these effects are uploaded from other users on the Divoom application, so you could actually create your own lighting effects and upload them online, which, as you can see in my account here, I did make this one just to mess around with, and I do like how it turned out. It has this really cool little effect where the light passes from one side of the screen to the other side, and it just looks really neat, and I like that because it's a bit more ambient and not just so like, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you could try out different lighting effects that people have uploaded online. There are countless of many different effects that you could choose from. So if you get bored from one, you can just go ahead and try another one. That one's pretty cool. Too flickery for my likings, but the colors are nice. Now this also acts as a night light to help you sleep, and kind of just, you know, for those people who like night lights when they sleep. Personally, I'm not the kind of guy that likes using night lights when I sleep. Because any bit of light is just keeps me awake. So I tried sleeping with this on for one night, and I was just laying in bed like, so then I tried changing the lighting patterns, and it just turned into like a little rave party in my room. So yeah, I couldn't sleep with it. But I do like to have it on and have it up on my shelf, as, you know, it just looks nice. It's a nice little piece to, you know, add to the vibe my room gives off with all the different RGB colored lights. And it just looks like a really nice set piece, in my opinion. Also within the Divoom app, you have all these different features you can use on your Planet 9 here. And you could set your own colors here to whatever color you like, so it's not just the normal basic preset colors. You can use any color on the spectrum of colors. Now remember me mentioning this little microphone thing on the side? Here's what it does. So I'll go ahead and press this button here on the top, and as you can see, it's kind of getting brighter and lower. This is an audio visualizer. So if you're trying to actually throw a legit rave, you enable this mode, take it to a party, and you blast your music full volume, and this guy will jam out to it. Other things you could do within the Divoom app are, of course, create your own designs here, which you are greeted to a very simple and user-friendly creating studio where it's really easy to just create your own lighting patterns and see in real time. And, you know, I'm just kind of doing a random little design here. But you could also select these different preset, you know, movement patterns on the bottom for your lighting to move in. And they all just look really neat. I personally like the one that I showed you earlier that moves from one side of the screen to the other, but a lot of them are pretty neat looking. You could also set your own internal alarm on this bad boy, so you could actually have it turn on and off at a specific time. So if you go to bed at around maybe 12 o'clock, you could have it where it turns on to your favorite lighting setting at that specific time, as well as turn off in the mornings at a specific time. So that's very neat. So you don't have to worry about having to get up and turn it on and off all the time. There's also a little functionality that lets you hook it up to your device, and every time you get a notification, it'll flash to the color. So for example, if you get a little Twitter notification, then it'll flash blue for Twitter. Now, as I said, there are a decent amount of functionalities to the Planet 9. There aren't nearly as many as you would get as the other Divoom products, such as the Divoom Max or the DIT 2, but you know, it's to be expected. You could actually buy this thing on Amazon for about 37 bucks, where I'll have a link to Divoom's page down in the description below for you to check out. And you know, for 37 bucks, if you wanted a very nice, you know, vibrant looking nightlight that allows you to customize it to your own personal settings, I think it's really worth it. You know, it's a very nice set piece, not only as a nightlight, but you know, as a mood light. It's a very nice looking piece, and I actually really love the design of it because it just looks very, you know, retro. And you know, I like those little retro looking devices. Huge thank you once again to Divoom for sending me the Planet 9. I absolutely love it. I love it a lot. It is a very nice little product, and I am very glad I got the chance to review it for you guys today. Once again, I'm going to leave a link to Divoom's page down in the description below. Let me know if you guys see anything that you like on their website. Let me know if you guys decide to pick up anything from their website, because all their stuff seems to be pretty legit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Original Gamer, and I will see you guys next time. Huge thanks again. Just want to give out a huge thanks once again to Divoom. Just want to give out a huge thanks once again to Divoom for providing me with. Just want to give out a huge thanks again to Divoom. Just want to give out a huge thanks once again to Divoom for giving me this. Once again, I'm going to leave a link to Divoom's page down. Once again, I'm going to leave a link to Divoom's page down in the comment section. Once again, I'm going to leave